Just a moment here. Gotta make sure this is up and running here. Alright, on the topic of bullying, first off, it's a horrible thing. We all know it. We all know nobody likes to feel bad. Nobody likes to feel hurt. Nobody wants to feel pain of any kind. We don't want. That's not what we want. So, you got a girl, and her friend talks about her behind her back. She finds out about it. One day she's driving down the road with her father, and she says, "Pull over." Well, father pulls over, and she runs out into the woods, and she's sitting on the bridge. It's freezing cold outside, snow everywhere, sitting down, just feeling terrible about herself because of what her friend said, because of what those people said to her and about her to everyone. So she's wondering, man, is it really worth it, to keep putting up with this? This girl used to be my friend, and now I feel like she's my enemy. What do I do? What do I do? Well, father gets worried when she doesn't come back in 2 hours and comes to look for her. What do you think happened? But here is where the story gets interesting. That very same friend comes up the road, and she's walking, and she doesn't have a ride. So dad sees her and says, "Hey, you're friends with my daughter, so I don't want you to freeze to death in the cold, so why don't you hang out here until my daughter gets back, or we can go look for her together, because I'm getting a little concerned here. Yeah, she didn't come back, so they go off to look for her. Alright, and she's walking, and it's a little awkward, but, she's got her iPhone, so it's preoccupying her time in the moment. Scrabble, Fortnite, Facebook, Insta Twitter, and she sees her friend sitting on the bridge. She goes up and sits by her. Now, in one world scenario, because I'm going to give you two scenarios. In that first scenario, she sits by her friend. She says, "Hey, how you doing?" And she's like, "I'm fine," but really she's not fine. She's hurting inside. Her soul, her soul has been wounded. So the right thing to do would have been to say, "Hey, I'm sorry. I know how you're feeling, and I know that I played a part in how you're feeling right now, Or at the very least, I could ask, what's got you so down? What's got you looking down at the water, But some stories don't always end so well because of things like that, However, the turn of events in this story is this. She took all that hurt and that pain and turned it into rage. And she made that push, not on her, but on her friend. So her friend fell off the bridge. She falls in the water. She's soaking wet. And she feels good because she got a little something back, for all that pain that was brought onto her. But was that justice? Was that justice? I don't believe it was. No. I mean, maybe in some way she had done something in the past and this was her punishment. She had to endure this, But I don't say that justifies what the other girl did to her friend. So, but in another scenario, the likely scenario, the scenario we would all want for her, for the victim, of the story, we would want her friend to say, look, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said those things about you, and that's the kind of attitude we need to have. We need to have the kind of attitude where, when we know what we're doing is wrong, we're able to identify with that, and then we say we shouldn't do that. We know the laws. We know the law. Right? We know the law. There's 10 of them. And so, put your arm around her and you say, I've got you. And I'm not going to let you fall. I'm right here with you. And I'm your friend. I'm your friend. And I'm sorry I said those things. And all of that will come back around in due time. Because she did the right thing. Because she didn't break the law. Because she didn't want her friend's boyfriend anymore. No, she wanted to make things right between her and her friend. And that's what she did. That's what she did. By doing that, she made it right. And when you make it right, you make yourself right. And when you're right within yourself, and your friend is right within herself, then you're one. You're one. And that's what it's all about. It's all about being one. You guys know what I mean. So, keep on trucking along. Try to stick to the law and do what you know to be true, and you know what's true. You know the law. And give love. Okay? Give love, because nobody likes to be bullied. Nobody likes to be put down. You gotta lift each other up. We're all trying to go up, not down. And that's what we'll do. That's what we'll do. Thank you all, and you have a very lovely day. I appreciate your time. If you watch this, thank you very much. Your time is of great importance. If you're giving it to me, I consider that of great importance, because anybody who's willing to give even 5 seconds of their life to me, that's incredible. So thank you. If somebody sees me on the ground laying there and they come up and they put their hand down and I reach up and grab it, oh man, you better believe that made my day. Because they gave their life to me in that 5 seconds. And we don't often think about how much time people give us from their lives, But still, what it all boils down to is we all need to work together towards that one common goal.